Hello students, this is Max Club CBSE first chapter. In this video we are going to discuss in the first chapter first exercise sixth sum. Okay, show that the relation R in the set, given set is 1 2 3. This is the given set given by R equal to 2 pairs only. They are giving here R equal to 1 to first pair, second pair 2 comma 1. They have given that relation in the given set 1 2 3. The relation also 1 comma 2 is the first pair, second pair 2 comma 1. That's all. Yes, now we have to prove that this R is symmetric, not reflexive, not transitive. These three conditions we have to prove here. That means a given set is 1 2 3. This is the given set. R is 1 comma 2 2 comma 1. This is the relation R. Okay, now we have to prove that this R is symmetric, not reflexive, not transitive. Okay, now we have the solution here. Given set is set of all 1 2 3. Okay, R is 1 2 comma 2 1. This is the relation given in the sum. Now we have to prove that R is not reflexive, that this condition not reflexive. If R is reflexive means we know that A comma A belongs to R for every A belongs to A. This is the reflexive condition. Here A equal to 1 we take. Suppose we take A equal to 1 because 1 belongs to the given set, no? Therefore we are taking this A equal to 1. That pair 1 comma 1 we are taking the same number here because it is a reflexive property. 1 comma 1 is it belongs to R? No, it is not belongs to R because this in this R we have two pairs only, 1 comma 2 2 comma 1. There is no pair 1 comma 1, such a pair like this. So 1 comma 1 does not belongs to R. That means what? R is not reflexive because A comma A does not belongs to R. Okay, now we proved here R is not reflexive. Now another one is another condition. R is we have to prove that R is symmetric. Okay, if R is symmetric, then we know that condition A comma B belongs to R. That implies B comma A belongs to R. Then that given relation is symmetric. We can say that. Here we take A equal to 1, B equal to 2. Here first pair A comma B means what? Here 1 comma 2 belongs to R. 1 comma 2 belongs to R means another pair by symmetric condition another pair will be B comma A here. Here what? 2 comma 1. That pair also belongs to R. They have given that in the sum R is equal to 1 comma 2 2 comma 1. That is 1 comma 2 belongs to R. By symmetric condition 2 comma 1 also belongs to R. Therefore we have like this 1 comma 2 belongs to R. That implies 2 comma 1 belongs to R. These two pairs are in the relation R. Now we have the conclusion here. R is symmetric since the symmetric condition is satisfied by the relation R. Because A comma B belongs to R, that implies B comma A belongs to R. Now we have to prove that R is not transitive. Okay, if R is transitive means we have that condition A comma B belongs to R, B comma C belongs to R. That implies A comma C belongs to R. R is symmetric. Here we have to prove that R is not transitive. Okay, suppose we take A equal to 1, B equal to 2, C equal to 3. Then first pair will be A comma B. That means 1 comma 2 belongs to R. Sorry, here A comma B belongs to R. Okay, A comma B belongs to R. That means 1 comma 2 belongs to R. Another pair, these two pairs are only in the given relation. Okay, so we take that next pair 2 comma 1 belongs to R. 2 comma 1 belongs to R means by transitive condition means the third pair will be A comma C, no? That A comma C means here the pair is 1 comma 1. Here we take A equal to 1, B equal to 2, that's all. Because we have only two pairs in the relation R. Therefore, we are taking 1 comma 2 belongs to R. Then B comma C. Then next pair, this is the only pair. These two pairs are only in that relation, no? Therefore, we are taking like this. 1 comma 2 belongs to R, 2 comma 1 belongs to R. But by transitive condition means what? The third pair will be A comma C here. A is 1, here that C is 1. Okay, 1 comma 1. 1 comma 1, is it belongs to R in the given relation? No. There is no pair 1 comma 1. So, okay. That implies A comma C does not belongs to R. Therefore, since the condition, the reason for this statement is 1 comma 1 does not belongs to R. Then only we can write like this. Since 1 comma 1 does not belongs to R, therefore we can write A comma C does not belongs to R. Therefore, we can say that the statement R is not transitive. Here R is not transitive. Therefore, the given statement is verified. Okay, the sixth sum is over here. Now the seventh sum is show that. This is the show that. Okay, here show that the relation R in the set A. Relation R in the set A. What is this set A? A is a set of all books in a library of a college. Okay. A is the set of all books in a library of a college. The relation R. Here we are taking the relation. How is this relation? That is given by R is equal to set of all x comma y such that x and y have same number of pages. Okay. Here these two are books. Okay, x is one book, y is another book. They are having same number of pages. This is the relation condition. We have to show that this relation is equivalence relation. Equivalence relation in here, one new concept, equivalence relation. Equivalence relation means it satisfies symmetric condition, transitive condition and reflexive. Then only we can say that this R is equivalence relation. Okay. Now we have the solution here. Now we have to prove that R is equivalence relation. That means what? We have to prove that R is reflexive, R is symmetric, R is transitive. These three conditions are true. Then we can say that R is equivalence relation. Okay, first of all, we have to prove that R is reflexive. If R is reflexive means we know that this condition A comma A belongs to R for every A belongs to A. Here we take x and x comma x belongs to R. Here we take x means what? X is one book, okay, having some 50 or 60 number of pages. Okay, x is a book having number of pages like this. Okay, we are taking again that same x here. Okay, x and x means we are taking the same books. Okay, same book. First we are taking x, again we are taking the same book. So x and x, that means what? X and x have same number of pages. Therefore x and x belongs to the R. This R satisfy the given relation condition. Okay, therefore we have the conclusion is like this: R is reflexive. Okay, the next condition is R is symmetric. Okay, R is symmetric. Now R is symmetric means, by symmetric condition we know that condition of symmetric, if R is symmetric, A comma B belongs to R, that implies B comma A belongs to R. Then we can say that R is symmetric. Now we are taking the pair X comma Y belongs to R. That means what here, from the given relation condition, X is one book, Y is another book, they are having same number of pages. Okay, X and Y belongs to R, that means X and Y have same number of pages. The next statement for symmetric is that B comma A belongs to R. B comma A means here Y comma X. Here we are taking X and Y. So therefore we are taking Y and X here. Y and X, Y comma X belongs to R. That implies what? Y and X have same number of pages. Here we are taking X is the one book, Y is another book. Okay, that means what? Here we are taking X and Y have same number of pages. That means what? If we are taking that Y is the first book and X is the next book, then what we can say here, Y and X also have the same number of pages. Yes, this statement is true. That means R is symmetric, because the reason is X comma Y belongs to R, that implies Y comma X belongs to R. Okay, R is symmetric. Now the third one is R is transitive. We have to prove that R is transitive. If R is transitive means, we know that condition X comma Y belongs to R, Y comma Z belongs to R, that implies X comma Z belongs to R for all X, Y, Z belongs to the given set A. Here X comma Y belongs to R means what? From the given relation condition, X is one book, Y is another book, they are having the same number of pages. Okay, here another statement, Y comma Z belongs to R means what? Y is one book, Z is another book, Y and Z have same number of pages. From these two statements, what we have the conclusion here, X and Y have the same number of pages, Y and Z have the same number of pages. That means what here, X and Z also have the same number of pages. Here I am writing like this, X comma Z belongs to R. That implies X and Z have same number of pages. This statement is true. Therefore R is transitive, since the condition of transitive is satisfied by the relation R. I am writing here that again transitive condition, R is transitive since X comma Y belongs to R, Y comma Z belongs to R, that implies X comma Z belongs to R. Therefore the relation R in the set A is an equivalence relation. Equivalence relation means that set relation R satisfied all symmetric, transitive and reflexive property. These three conditions are satisfied by R. Therefore that relation R in the set A is an equivalence relation. Okay, up to this we have 7 sums are over here. Okay, please subscribe my channel Max Club CBSE, like and share with your families and friends. Thank you.